Jordan Chiles is stripped of her Olympic medal. The Braxtons return. Kyla Pratt stars in The Memo, and Kirk Franklin's son ties the knot. Hey, critics, and welcome back to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel, where you get commentary reviews and tabloid news. I'm your host, Patricia Hartley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. It's Monday, August the 12th, 2024. Hey, critics, it's time to chronicle. Up first, y'all, let's talk TV real quick. Sherry Shepherd on Friday, the View host, Sunny Hostin, is going to be stopping by the Sherry Shepherd show. Plus, on Tuesday, you have Divine Joy Randolph and singer Tyla. They're going to be stopping by the Jennifer Hudson show, along with senior Dana Bolden. She's the individual who recently went viral for being awarded that $2.2 million in scholarships from more than 50 colleges. She's going to be stopping by on Jennifer Hudson. That's tomorrow. And then on Thursday, SWAT star and hottie patati Shamar Moore is going to be stopping by the Jennifer Hudson show. Plus, of course, Tamron Hall. Can't forget about that beauty. The New York Undercover cast is going to be on the show on Tuesday. And then, of course, it's DeVal and also Kadeen Ellis. They're going to be stopping by on Friday. Plus, of course, you can watch these daytime talk shows just by checking your local listings. And here, y'all, at the Critic Chronicles, our goal is to provide quality but juicy content from websites, digital magazines, and tabloids, most of which are sourced from our public libraries. Research from the National Library of Medicine show that there are an estimated 17,000 public libraries nationwide, totaling 4 million visits each day. Public libraries are civic organizations that are committed to providing invaluable resources beyond books that are free and open to the public. Get your library card to access thousands of resources today. All right, y'all, let's get into this critical news that you can use. First off, just want to say happy belated birthday to the legendary Whitney Houston. Oh, dance with somebody. Shout out to Whitney Houston. I'm every woman. I love Whitney. She would have been 61 on August the 9th. And gotta get into this. One of my favorite authors, her name is Minda Harts. She's coming out with a brand new movie actually as a result of her book, The Memo. Now, and also The Memo, just to let you know, it's actually available on Hoopla, so you can go ahead and check that out. And guess who's gonna be playing the main role, the main character? Nobody else but the actress, the beautiful Miss Kyla Pratt. She said that she's proud to star in The Memo, which is a film adaptation of the psychological thriller by Minda Harts called The Memo. And if you remember, Minda Harts also she wrote this book back in 2019, and the book just kind of discusses her experience as a Black woman in the workplace in corporate America, talking about the microaggressions that she experienced, to the low pay, to the like uncomfortable way that people responded to her in the workplace. But basically, the book has sent Minda on several speaking events. She's also written like another book after that and another book after that. So I think she's written like 3 or 4 books at this point. So she's not just an author, she's an author plural, if that can be a thing. She ain't gonna stop. And I'm so glad that she's actually coming out with a movie. In my opinion, this probably opens up doors for more movies to actually be done as a result of the books that you have written. But let me get to the part that I want to talk about. Well, Minda actually posted something on her Instagram page where she said she posted a picture, and that picture was a photo of her. I think it was either 2013, some of that time, 2012, something like that. But during that time that she was working in corporate America before she wrote the book, and basically it was a photo that she took in the car the same day that she said she cried. But after she cried and took the picture, she said, "You couldn't tell because that is just what we do, smile through the pain." And there's just something to say about, smiling through the pain, especially when you're working in a job that you don't like, that causes you to do things like go to the bathroom and cry, go to your car, and cry. And I've definitely had not so great experiences, I say, in the workplace at times. However, I wouldn't say that it's been at this depth of a level of what the memo brings out. However, I will say that I have had colleagues in the workplace who have had some very, very directly racist experiences in the workplace. And well, now Minda can add not only just being an author, but also being a I guess sort of She now has film. She's a film. Now her book is a film. She can add that to her repertoire. And not just any film, a film about her book. She also did a private screening. It was held at Martha's Vineyard earlier this month, and it was apparently packed from the windows to the walls. If you follow Minda, she loves rap music, but she also loves tennis shoes. Like she has a thing for kicks and shoes and all the things. And so if you click on the link that's actually in her Instagram bio, you can see the memo. It's a juicy trailer. It's based off of her, as I said before, best selling book. And a lot of the music, according to the reports on imdb.com, it's going to be music from female rapper and pioneer MC Light. I love your voice, MC. Whenever MC be hosting anything or she's the voiceover for any of the award shows, I love to hear it. I love to hear it. She also works very closely there with a great financial expert who used to work for Chase Bank, and her name escapes me as of right now, but her and MC Light are like they're like besties, and she has some very good information as well that I've gotten from her, and I'll bring that up probably in a later episode since I'm out here just kind of talking out the side of my neck instead of off of this script that I wrote. Okay, let me get back to the script, y'all. Let me get back to the script. And speaking of script, want to give a congratulations to Alina Pitts and Keziah Franklin. Sorry, Alina, it's Elena Pitts, excuse me. And she's the great niece, actually, of Dr. Tony Evans and the son. Keziah Franklin is actually the son of Kirk Franklin. They tied the knot in Franklin, Tennessee, according to the announcement on the knot, and photos posted by the wife of Kirk Franklin, Tammy, and the cousin of Alina, which is Priscilla Shire. Shout out to Priscilla. I think she's one of the best public speakers out there. Well, Essence.com, they did report the story and talked about how the two were officially married. And there are also images of Alina's mom. Her mom's name was Winter Pitts, whom the family lost suddenly. I believe that was back in 2018. Her mom was also the founder of an organization called For Girls Like You, and she was also an author as well, and just kind of provided some very good products and books and information there for young teen girls as well as young girls in general. So, um, additionally, Elena also put information out on her Instagram saying, amidst all the fun and chaos of being a bride, I find myself staring at photos of my mom on her big day. She continues saying, I felt a bit guilty when the feelings of grief have crept up on me recently. Life is good, too good, but man, her absence is loud. Want to send a congratulations to Elena Pitts and also Keziah Franklin on their beautiful union. And speaking of union, y'all, the babies are coming out this season. Jacquees, who is an R&B singer, him and his fiance, Deandra Sanders, who is also the daughter of Deion Sanders. Well, we can call him Paw Paw Prime now, right? Sorry, Deion, I just had to put that out there. Paw Paw Prime. Well, Jacquees announced the birth of his son on his IG page a few days ago, and then Deandra also wrote on her page, through every challenge, the fibroids, threatened miscarriages, shortened cervix, the cerclage. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. The wisdom of age, keep it cute, LOL. The possibility of placenta previa. Overall, she was just stating that there had been a lot of struggles as it pertains to her carrying or having a child. And I don't think she ever thought that she would have a kid at all, just due to some of her health challenges. So congratulations to Deandra for that great, amazing miracle. And again, shout out to Paw Paw Prime and Jacquees, King of R&B. When you come out with your next album, boo? I'm just playing. You can be a daddy for a while, just for a while though. Then we need you back out because you say you the king, and when you the king, you got to keep producing. But enjoy the baby for now. For now. Congratulations again, Deandra. And of course, singer Ella May, she also gave birth, but it was in a different way. She didn't quite announce it. She just kind of like showed up at the Celtics, I believe, game where NBA Celtics player, which is the father of her child, assumingly, Jason Tatum, she showed up at the championship game and she looked like she was carrying. And then we saw her at the Olympics in Paris, posed in a photo with all of the family members and all of the things. So congratulations to Ella May. She's booed up with the best thing in the world, which is a baby blessing. And also the Celtics, congratulations as well to Team just USA. The men, they won and did their thing at the Olympics there. And I will. Blah, 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 blah. Let me get it together. Let me get my words in my life together. But the Boston Celtics is also going to be receiving their championship ring, it says reportedly on October the 22nd. So congratulations to all of the folks and all of the things. And speaking of Olympics, while we're on the topic, right? I previewed a little of the 2024 Olympics on the August the 8th episode. However, this past Sunday was the closing ceremony. And while I did watch the opening ceremony, I had a chance to watch most of that. I did not have a chance to really watch the closing ceremony. So most of what I'm telling y'all is from what I caught from NBC Sports on YouTube. Now, the last time we spoke, the United States was in the lead with 103 medals. Well, it looks like the final is 126 medals, 127 if you ask me, but don't ask me yet. Don't ask me yet. I'll get into that in a little bit. And congrats again to Team USA. The breakdown, I think, is 40 golds, 44 silver, and 42 bronze, totaling again 126 Olympic medals for the 2024 Paris Olympics. And I believe in terms of the 40 goals, that is the most that we've ever had at an Olympic. Okay, then we'll go ahead and do it. And let me go ahead and run into this closing ceremony. Again, I think it was Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, the actor, he made a stuntful appearance. I don't know where he was dropping down from. I guess was it the tower or just it was like the top of the place where they was having the event, but he basically dropped far from the top of something in order to get down to the floor for the closing ceremony, in which he ran up on stage. Well, first through a sea of people, then he ran up on stage. And then that's when you saw her, the singer. She was playing her guitar, doing her thing, getting ready to sing and sing it. But she did a fantastic job. Loved her voice and all of the things. And of course, for the flag handoff and the ending, there was a song by singer YSEULT performing My Way. And it just kind of did a epic job of just kind of closing out the Paris Olympics, and then the fireworks that kind of came with it. And it just kind of gave this symbolic vision of Paris basically doing it their way. And they also passed the torch to LA mayor, because we all know that the Los Angeles folks are going to be Los Angeles here in America. Let me not say folks. Let me not make it sound like that. The city of Los Angeles here in the United States of America will be hosting the 2028 Olympics. So they did go ahead and pass that torch, and that's what Tom Cruise was there down there doing. And also Simone Biles was there with the LA mayor, passing the torch. And some things I did want to highlight was Team USA. They showed out in the women's 4x100 meter relay, and also the 4x400 meter relay, giving America 2 more goals. And of course, the mile relay was sick. It was sick. That mile relay, y'all, was sick. First leg was little. Then you had Sydney. Sydney really did do a good job of just kind of creating the nice little lead, the gap that was necessary. To just say, baby, we in it, we in it, we in it, but we dusting these girls. We leaving them behind, because they did not play with that 4x400, did they? I wouldn't have wanted to be against them, I can tell you that, but I wouldn't have mind being on a team. Let them know. Daniel Roberts and Grant Holloway led the 110-meter hurdles, men's and women's. Team USA basketball both took home the gold. And of course, I'm leaving out a few things. And as a reminder, you can always go to the Olympics.com. They have the nice breakdown of all of the folks who won and all of the things. And I really did think that overall, everything was going smooth until y'all. I know y'all have heard what happened with Jordan Chiles, and her bronze medal basically was stripped due to a ruling that was the fault of the judges, according to reports regarding her floor routine scoring. If you remember, this was also that particular moment in which it was Biles, it was also Childs, and then there was also the young lady, I believe she was from Brazil, forgive me if I had the country wrong, and she was the one who actually won the floor routine with the gold, and then the second place basically went to Simone, and then third went to Childs, okay? So then they did that moment where they bowed to the gold medal winner. And it was a little bit controversial, but that's not what's controversial at this moment. At this point in time, we all wondering, how in the hell did y'all make a mistake like this and devastate this young lady when it comes to this? Oh, y'all, come on. Come on. I had to look it up a little bit. So I, of course, referred to the Associated Press, and they said that the initial error occurred in the scoring by the Federation of International Gymnasts. And the second error was during the Court of Arbitration for Sport appeal process, where the USOPC was not given adequate time or notice to effectively challenge the decision. Now, while this latest is that Jordan has been stripped of her medal and they're determining how to reallocate and hold a ceremony for the new winner, y'all, this is definitely something that can be mentally draining, especially if you're somebody who is competing, especially at this level. We've seen, especially on some of these documentaries and docuseries that you can watch about the Olympics, what it takes in order to even get to this level to perform, how many other meets you have to go through, the um training, but also sort of like the mental stability that you kind of have to continue on to have throughout this as well. We saw reportedly that Simone Biles, even, when it comes to like a therapist, she makes sure that she checks in consistently and all the time, just so that she can stay grounded when it comes to this. So I can't even imagine what Jordan is going through at this point in time. She has had a lot of people that have spoken out, either in support of her or on her behalf. Her sister even called this something that was very related to racism, and it definitely very well could be when it comes to these experiences. Even at this level, there is unfortunately still that one ism, that one thing, and that's that racism that does not seem to go away. And while that's not what's blatant in this story, I don't want to dismiss the fact that that's what her sister feels like this might be. So, yeah. And speaking of coming back and doing the things, the Braxtons, y'all, the Braxtons are back. The first episode is up along with a few bonus episodes where fans are talking about the impact that the Braxtons had on them. And of course, I stream it from, I think it's on Amazon. So this is not a free platform in which I stream it from. The platform I stream it from is through my Amazon Prime account. But interestingly enough, I believe I saw something where Tamar Braxton had posted something about her relationship with the guy in which his name is JR. I forgot his last name, maybe Robinson or something like that. Um, but she had posted something just about being single and all of the stuff. Well, Tamar is also on Celebrity College Hill. And so on that show, interestingly enough, on episode 4, she brings on JR to introduce him to the cast of Celebrity College Hill. So I know her recent tweet saying that she's single and they're not together no more, but it's just, I don't know. I don't get involved in the matters of the heart, but I do hope that Tamar finds somebody who can just fill her heart with the love that she deserves and not a man out here playing games for the public. That's it. That's all I got to say. That's it. That's all I got to say. And that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. If you missed the previous episode, I've linked it down below. I talk about rapper Nelly's casino arrest. I talk about Angel Reese, who just dropped some brand new Reeboks drip. It's gonna be coming out officially on the website, I believe, like on August the 23rd. But if you go to Reebok's Instagram page, you can actually see some of the attire in which it's being modeled by Angel Reese. Plus, of course, the Paris Olympics. I kind of talk about what happened from July the 26th up until about August the 8th or so. So I talk about that in that episode, as well as the saga, y'all, that's happening over at Fox Soul TGIF that I thought was gone back in June at the beginning of July, but it's back again just because of an interview that was done by Funky Dineva. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel, where you get commentary, reviews, and tabloid news. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload.